Hey everyone, I'm Gary Ugaric. I have a 2013 Mustang GT Premium in Grabber Blue, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of the things that I did to the car, which includes install a JLT intake, as well as, a cold air intake, and programming the car for 93 octane using a BAMA SCT performance tuner. So enjoy the show. First thing you're going to do is remove your coil or your plenum cover, that's my plenum cover. Now, the instructions, if you have the California Special Strut Bar, is you've got to take the strut bar out. Luckily, mine sits high enough I can pull it in and out without having to remove anything. This came off fairly easy from the stock air box. These are plug and play. Basically, you just move your thumb to move that clip, pop it off, set it to the side. Pair of pliers for this, and your Torx bits to remove the MAF sensor, and everything else pretty much slides right out. The nice thing the kit did come with, for those of you afraid of the rain, is a rain blocker to keep water from dripping into this area. I did, however, lose the fan shroud screw, which goes about where you can see my finger down in here. There's a screw that you're supposed to attach this to the fan, and sure as shit did I not drop it down, and no, it just disappeared. So I have to stop and get a 10mm screw to finish that, but I'm not having any problems with the fit of the box. I mean, it's in there, it's not really going anywhere, but I'll get the screw the bolt, and put it in and get it replaced. Air filter went on fairly smooth. This was a pain in the ass to reinstall. It's like you can still see a bit of a gap here and here. It doesn't seem to affect anything. I don't get a check engine light, and I mean, all's good. So the only thing that I'm going to do now, once I've put all of this in, is just reinstall the plenum cover, which is basically a snap fit piece. Yay Ford. I tuned the car to the 89 because I was running 89 octane in it, but I'm just about on empty, so I'm going to go to the gas station, fill it up with super, and then I'm going to show you how to retune the car to 93 octane. I wanted to talk about some of the other stuff I've done. This car came equipped with 3.31 rear axle ratio, and I changed it over to the 8.8 373 ring and pinion. Some of the features on this car include Pypes axle bombs, a BBK X-pipe, TSW 20-inch rims rocking D12 EVOs from Hankook, a set of K-springs to lower it 2 inches, GT500 control arms, a 373 rear axle ratio kit that I just had installed, and the JLT intake, which you've seen. So right now it is running an 89 performance tune from BAMA, and we're going to go fill this puppy up with some super unleaded as soon as I run down, I believe, what is a quarter of a tank of plus, because I was running an 89 performance tune. But let's take a look. Yeah, we're just over a quarter of a tank. So we have 7,868 miles on this car. So let's at least start it up, see how she sounds. Yeah, the rattle from the exhaust. Unfortunately, pipes have the worst fit that I've ever seen, and we've been chasing rattles down constantly. Alright, well, let's go get this gas filled up and see what it does. Yeah, all systems seem to be a go so far. No check engine lights. Sounds good when she's running. Let's see what else we can get accomplished. Got to run that 110 miles of fuel down, because I'm not trying to mix 93 with 89 and run a 93 octane tune. It would not be good. Okay, so we're filled up with Ultra 93. We have our BAMA performance tuner right here. So I'm going to plug it in and we're going to tune the car. BAMA tuners get plugged into your OBDII port, which is about right here. So And unfortunately, I'm right-handed, and this wants to go in left-handed. So, as you can see, it's plugged in. The tuner is active. Sorry for the annoying door ding. I wish I could take it off, but I can't. Alright, so, at the main screen, you have 3 options. And we're going to program the vehicle. Select. We're going to load a custom tune. Select. Turn key on. Do not start engine. Press select to continue. The tuner is linking up with the onboard diagnostics of the car. Turn key off. Hit select. Now we're going to choose our tune. I have 3 tunes. Octane Street, 89 Octane Performance, 93 Octane Race 373. Hit select. Pretty much tells you everything you got to do. Hit select again. Begin program. Hit select. Setting up the device. Wore the worst pants today for this. And I apologize for the shaky video, but turn key on. Do not start engine. Never start your engine when tuning it. So right now it's going through the program mode. Turn key off, press select. Turn key on, do not start engine, unlocking ECM. As you can imagine, I'm a righty, so my left's not the best in the world. We're downloading the tune, so we'll switch hands, see if this comes out a little better. Not really, just too much caffeine this morning. Now, the tuner takes anywhere from... The first time I ever did it, it took about 15 total minutes. That was downloading the stock tune, unlocking the ECM, and then uploading the original 89 performance tune for my 331 gears. The 373 conversion seems to be going a little faster. Well, because I didn't tune the car, so my speedometer was off a bit, but I only went 24 hours with it off, so any mileage change, I think I put 36 miles on the whole car that day because I went to work and then came back after the job was done. So we're almost done. We're at 94%. And it's probably going to instruct me to turn the car off again. See, it does funky stuff with things. So everything goes down, resets. Let me wait. Download complete, turn key off. Select continue. And it's back to the main screen. unplug your OBDII connector. This thing's always a pain in the fucking ass. Throw tuner on passenger seat, which is what I usually do. Car's in neutral. Let's focus and then start. You hear the cold air intake. Alright, so now she's 93 tuned. So I've been driving around a bit, so my fuel economy is about 16.6 city. In Warminster, Pennsylvania. We'll try highway out later. Okay, so my city trip home's been about, it was up to 17.1, but I've been idling here in my parking lot at my apartment complex. So as you can see, it's dropping just from idling. But, so about 16.8, 16.7 was an average. But this is also known as the Lio meter between Ford fans. And then my highest in the last 5 minutes, as you can see, at one point, I was up to 20. So, does the tune improve fuel economy? We don't know. It's the Lio meter. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun making it. I mean, I am a filmmaker. It's just, of course, I don't usually do my own camera work simply because I always have the caffeine shakes. But, as you can see, I showed you how to upload a tune into a 2013 Mustang GT. The tune was provided by American Muscle / BAMA Performance. And as I also showed you, the car is equipped with 373 8.8-inch rear and now has a JLT intake. Unfortunately, I couldn't get up in the air to show you that I also put a Drake rear axle pumpkin cover on, as well as putting the BBK X-pipe and the Pype axle bombs on it. But you did get to see the pipes themselves. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, let me know. But like I said, I'm probably an amateur mechanic at best, and I did have some issues installing the intake, and there were a couple of parts missing out of the box, but all in all, and I dropped a nut. But all in all, it did go in pretty easy. I'd say, you know, an experienced person probably get it in a half hour. It took me about an hour, and you know, you just need a 10mm socket with an extender on it. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, a T20 Torx bit to remove the MAF sensor, and a flathead screwdriver to change the band clamps that hold the tube to the intake and, of course, the filter to the tube. If there's any other questions, post them below, and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. And while you're here on YouTube, check out my film, Deadlands 2 Trapped. It's a $6,000 budgeted zombie film. I had a lot of fun making it back in 2007 and 2008, and I'd be really interested to know your opinion. We spent $6 grand on the film. It took us a year to make because we only shot on weekends, but it's on DVD and VOD, and it's also known as Zombie Massacre Army of the Dead under the new release. But the original title was Deadlands 2 Trapped, and it's a prequel to my first film, Deadlands The Rising. Have a good one.